Welcome to the Dubai Miracle Garden, where flowers aren't just flowers. They're elephants, castles, and a full-sized Emirates plane. But which one is the real star of the show? Let's find out.
All right, we're here at the Dubai Miracle Garden, and when you arrive, the main entrance, you do not buy your tickets there, you buy your tickets in the parking lot. So make sure you don't do the mistake I did and wait in line to go into the park when the line to buy tickets is in the parking lot. So let's check it out. Some instructions. It's crowded, but not Disney World crowded. All right, tickets were about 27 US dollars. Now we're gonna go into the line and get our tickets checked. Hello. Thank you. All right, looks like the online booking line is pretty long. Hello. Thank you. Yeah. So I would recommend not buying online and just walking in, buying the tickets in person. Lines seem to be a lot shorter. So first impressions walking in, it's definitely in awe of the size of these gardens. Yeah, so we're just gonna take a look around and see the best way to see all these stuff. How's it going?
Where do you come from?
USA.
Really, I think from Abu Dhabi.
Oh, from YouTube?
I think from. What's your name?
Alex.
Michael.
Michael, nice to meet
I'm
you.
sure Alex because speak English small. Yeah, Alex, this is my gift shop.
Oh yeah.
Today, first day. I need not business. Just look what for me what you have.
I'm gonna make a round.
I need not business. Just look what for me you have. Only look.
Yeah.
1 minute.
I'm gonna look around and then I'll come back. I promise I'll come back. I promise I'll come back. I gotta look around though. Thank you though. They're very friendly and very inviting. They always start. They always start with where are you from, which is an easy question. I would love to hire these Middle Eastern Middle Easterns to sell things in America. They have a great strategy. This guy's got a falcon coming up. We'll be hanging out with them tomorrow.
One thing I quickly realized, the outer edges of the park all have shade. And in Dubai, shade is a luxury. So my game plan is simple. Explore the shaded perimeter first before braving the sun. Avoid the super pushy souvenir vendors. Dubai vendors are next level aggressive.
All right, so my strategy is to do the edges first. That's where it seems all the vendors are. So getting harassed quite a bit, but it's also the part that is in the shade. So I'm liking that strategy because it is pretty hot in the sun. Okay, now we've worked our way out for most of the edges and now working our way into the park and seeing these beautiful ballerinas covered with flowers. One of the things I love going to about botanical gardens is the smells. So never be shy about smelling flowers. Now make sure there's no bees or bugs in them before you smell them. But you can definitely tell they're real. The wind gust actually hit that flower, so I got a big nose full of pollen there. But all right, now this looks like a stage where they probably have some type of shows. You can see it's like an amphitheater.
This is where things start getting insanely impressive. There's a full-on Smurfs Village. Yes, you heard that right, a garden dedicated to the little blue creatures.
Right, here we are at Smurfs Village at Dubai Miracle Garden, and trying to withstand the extreme heat. It's at the end of November, and in the direct sun, it is beats very heavy on you. Smurfs Village may be just for the kids. Spent about 10 minutes walking all around Smurfs Village here at Dubai Miracle Garden. Probably could have avoided it, but maybe I'm just letting the position of the sun reflect on my opinion, because there's no shade at Smurfs Village. Let's keep going. All right, we have some animals coming up here. We have a giant, looks like a teddy bear holding a heart, and then of course some penguins. And in the background you can see the tail end of the famous plane. All right, we're coming up the rear of the famous airplane covered with flowers, and this really does look like an old replica airplane that they covered in flowers. Looks like they're propping up this fake wing with, looks like some tree trunks. All right, we're going to high ground. Before we get there, we're back at the clock, so did a big loop around that section. Smurfs Village is right behind this clock. And now we're going up these stairs. So if you need some shade, try to find an umbrella or try to find hundreds of umbrellas. In this cool shelter, they've used dozens and dozens and dozens of colored umbrellas to create this really cool area for dining and just cooling off from the heat. So we still got a lot more to explore. So I'm just gonna take a quick breather here in this dome. So I feel bad walking in front of people taking photos, but if you stopped every time someone was taking a photo, you never get anywhere. So you kind of just have to walk and not feel too bad. All right, for me, the top flower at the Dubai Miracle Garden is the giant elephant. That definitely won my vote for best flower, but you know, let me know which one in the comments is your favorite. We are back at the beginning, and we're gonna make our way around the left side of the park. We've finished about 3/4 of it so far along the right side. So we are, it's not as big as I thought, but there's still a lot to see here, and obviously very crowded. This is a weekend, but it's not unmanageable. All right, so we have wrapped up here at the Dubai Miracle Garden. We have picked the top flower, and there's still even more to see on the way out. You think you're done and you're heading out, and then a new flower catches your eye. So definitely make sure and turn and look around every corner. Here we are approaching the exit of Dubai Miracle Garden, and we'll see how easy or hard transportation is. So let's see how this goes. Just requested a taxi on the Careem app, which I found is the cheapest and is cheaper than Uber. And I just have to wait for one ride to come up, and then we try to fight these crowds and try to jump in it. All right, so trying to find the best spots to get picked up. All right. Yeah, so it took a couple minutes to load, but I have a taxi coming. He's 1 minute away. I'm trying to see what direction he's coming from. All right, I see 2819 coming. So I'm gonna try to point at him and then jump in. Hello, Alex. That's me. All right, it's nice and quick. I like the Careem app. It's very helpful. So word of advice when you're getting your Careem taxi is be in a good spot where they can pick you up, but also look ahead of time at the license plate number and just jump right in. And make sure it's the right one. Because I've gotten in the wrong one before. Don't just go by the name of the driver, always just go by the taxi. the cab, the license plate number. All right, so this is about a $20 cab ride. It's about 30 minute drive. So for 30 minutes, that's a pretty good deal. Again, Uber was much more expensive, so make sure when using the Careem app, select Hala Taxi as well. So there's different levels of rideshare.
As I make my way out, I realize Dubai Miracle Garden is wild. It's colorful, chaotic, and the ultimate flex of what's possible in the middle of the desert. Final tip, get in a taxi back, use Careem. Cheaper and faster than hailing a cab. Expect to pay about $20 for a 30-minute ride. Find a busy street and grab one, fast. And with that, mission, find Dubai's best flower, complete. Now I turn it over to you. Which floral masterpiece wins? Drop your vote in the comments, and if you haven't already, like, subscribe, and stay tuned for my next adventure.
Now, if this video has inspired you to travel, check out my Ask Alex travel planning sessions. The link is in the description. I'd love to help you plan an unforgettable adventure and save you hours of research. Thanks for watching, and as always, travel far.